never found them before they came to the surface. You drown them. No one's gonna take you down as long as there's nothing to be found. Harsh words, never found them before they came to the surface. You drown them. No one's gonna take you down as long as there's nothing to be found. To be found. To be found. No, no.
This is Pusher. Audio log 573766. I've gotten involved in yet another mystery. The little snoop Phax decided to visit and show me a strange audio file. With the help of a shortwave droid named Warp, we got it decrypted. We discovered it was a prophetic message from a bot known as Maxis. All we know about the guy is that we ought to not mess with him. Phax seems to think the message from Maxis spells doom for Vernet, the private subnet linking Verloren's underground databases. I think he's full of scrap. But if he's actually right for once, this could be devastating. Vernet is one of the only remaining private subnets in Verloren safe from the eyes of police. If we lose it, then we have no way to fight back against the state. All in all, it's far from a quiet weekend alone fixing my broken wrists. Why do I get involved in messes like this? Is it masochism? Or is something seriously wrong with me? Whatever the case, I have to rely on my intuition. Nothing else.
Pusher? Who the hell are you talking to?
I'm recording my daily audio log.
I'm still here, you know. Don't you know it's rude to record someone without their permission?
This is the one who recorded me giving a speech in public.
You're a public figure. You forfeit the right to privacy when you put yourself at the mercy of the cold public.
I want to put you out in the cold.
My heat sensors are on the fritz. If my temps get too low, I might freeze up.
I thought it was the opposite for droids. The colder it is, the better you can operate.
Try emptying your head of snow when a blizzard hits. Brr.
Try waking up with your dreadlocks covered in ice. Did you manage to find anything on Maxis?
Nothing too public. The name pops up a couple of times on some gossip posts, but never in a good light.
The luxury of being unknown.
Maybe not unknown, more like dangerous. Like saying his name causes trouble.
Maybe you should stop saying my name then.
Never! You really die when people forget about you. I'm gonna keep your name alive for as long as I'm operational.
When I'm done with you, I'll make sure to bury your parts so that the scavengers don't find them.
Would you ever kill someone with such a cute face?
You don't even have a face, just a big round head with a camera in the middle.
Let me dream, won't you?
Dream on. Any luck with the Maxis website?
Part 2 of the puzzle's giving me a migraine. I've done over 300 million tries in a couple of hours.
If only you put that much effort into anything else.
I don't want to burn out my CPU fans.
Use one of those CPU cores for some self-awareness. Any other ideas?
We may have to dial up Hacker.
I was afraid you'd bring him up again.
Why do you and him got such a big beef anyway? Didn't you used to play shows over at his place?
I can see myself back then. I have an image of myself up at the decks, but not much else. I do remember Hacker, though. He'd lug his fat chassis up to the DJ decks and vibe out on big bass and tech dance. He was a big, wobbling bastard up there. Back then, the crowds were real. Hundreds of droids all dancing their asses off.
Do you miss it?
Like a hole in the head. Trash everywhere, too much smoke, and too many people trying to link cables with me. It was gross.
Like you're some kind of clean freak. Just look at this place.
Does it look like I enjoy having company?
Do you want me to leave or something?
No more 20 questions. I guess we'd better get this over with.
When's the last time you dialed up Hacker?
I never have to call him myself. It's usually the other way around.
This better be good, Pusher. I was trying to put together a new mix.
I like your audience will notice the difference.
Hey, I'm a tastemaker, alright? If I hear something good, I put it on my VDJ and let the bass boom. You hear?
Literally all of the people in your audience are your slaves.
Not my problem folks don't pay back their debt to me. If they ain't got the credits to pay, they got the time to dance. I think that's a fair trade.
You don't give him a choice. Why are you wasting all of that energy throwing sham concerts?
It's all about the optics, my bot. I want everyone to see 1,000 bots behind me when I'm playing music. Otherwise, they won't take me seriously.
I don't think they take you seriously anyway.
Speak for yourself. You're the one hiding like a little vulture scared of the light. So what's with the call? What, do you miss my fat ass?
As much as I miss rust on the side of my own ass.
You flatter me too much, you little friggin' punk. Hey, you got that Snoop Phax with you. How about you come down to my place and pay me for that mix you stole off my server?
I can't dance that good. Besides, you left that shit in a directory without a password.
Wait, back up a second. Why were you in Hecker's server?
Why wouldn't I be in there? Dude's only the most powerful part parent in Verloren, and he's got a hell of a good collection of rare music on his server.
Please don't stroke his ego.
At least someone here recognizes my genius.
I needed a break from all the Maxis stuff too.
Oh, Christ almighty! You're dealing with that wound? You ain't know how much shit you're in now, folks.
You know about Maxis? We're trying to dig up information on him.
Know him? We used to chat all the time. Us bastards have to stick together.
What exactly does Maxis do?
He's kinda like an information broker. If you needed dirt on one of the big barons of Verloren, he was the one to talk to. He had a silver tongue and a drive full of secrets.
So he had dirt on you.
Well, duh. We all do. It makes it harder to screw with each other.
Wow, it's like the whole system is corrupt.
We're finally on the same page, Phax.
Oh, listen to the little vulture. Isn't he cute? It's like he knows all the answers. Anyway, Maxis and me were tight for a while, but he started ranting about everything. Made me feel tired just listening to him. We stopped talking for a long time. Every time I dial him up now, he never picks up. Dude like that might have gotten a couple too many sectors dead up in his drive. You know what I'm saying?
What exactly was he ranting about?
I don't know. Something about how Vernet's ruining everything and how he wants to shut it down.
Did he sound serious?
Oh yeah. Dude has 2 different modes. Storyteller and grumbling about everything. He was like one or the other. No middle.
Pusher here's only got grumble mode.
You should be on mute mode right now.
Little dude's got a good point. Gotta rest your voice box once in a while.
Take your own advice for once. When did you last hear from Maxis?
Last I heard from him was some weird message I got today in my voicemail. But it's all scrambled and I ain't got the stuff to decrypt it.
Can we have it?
Like I'm gonna give you something like that for free.
What do you want for it?
You got any Elysian parts?
Are you kidding? You may as well be asking for solid gold parts.
Way too heavy. Elysian parts are light, sleek, and matte silver. I wish I could drip myself out in that shit.
I can get you some knockoffs if you want.
You serious, little dude? I only wear OEL. Well, I can show you all the serial numbers to prove it, too. Only the best for the big boss of the slums.
Your empire of dirt.
Alright, I ain't got time for haters. I'm hanging up.
Hang on.
What? What?
Do you have Motari brand wrist tensors?
You and your ancient pots. I ain't seen a Motari 5 set in ages. Go and check the Vernet classifieds. I'm sure that someone has them lying around.
I'll keep that in mind.
You better. Good night, jackass.
That was productive.
God, Hecker may be a jerk, but he's so cool.
Go hang out at his place if you like him so much.
Nah, I like having all my parts. Thanks.
If he ever gets a hold of you, he may dig around in your drive.
That's why I'm so lucky you have my back.
Just watch yourself at the tops of buildings.
Point taken? So, what do we do now?
We need to break into Hecker's server again.
What?
We need to find that voicemail Maxis sent to Hecker, and fast.
He's gonna know it's you, dude.
Good. And I hope he never forgets it.
Hey everybody, it's Glenn Can here. If you like listening to this show, then why not check out my show, Thieftender? It's a fantasy podcast where I chat up all kinds of people in the good old city of Gadol, like my Dark Lord buddy Luke.
Once again, it is Lord Darkmire.
You see, Luke over here comes every night. I swear, he's had like everything on the menu.
I've yet to sample the fresh wolfkin blood on tap.
Ain't he a stinker? And if you like philosophy, Quinn, is that right?
Philosophy and economics, they're my chief subjects, Glenn.
Yeah, what he said. Talk to Quinn, he's a professor, and he loves his dark stouts.
It's easier to swallow than my academy salary.
So check out Thieftender, available to listen on Spotify podcasts. New episodes, whenever that deaf Beck dude feels like it. See you at the bar.